But we're getting, and I love this every single time. The way that they throw the drums in when you load. We're playing Chapter 6. The total time is not quite right, but Chapter 6 of Shadow of Destiny. Again, you'll see the category beneath us says Shadow of Memories. That is the Japanese release title of the game. In the United States as well as Europe, this is Shadow of Destiny. So there's nothing left to do but kick things off. My pictures don't do it justice, by the way. The art makes it look great. I can imagine talking about OPL. Okay, here we go.
Hey, look, it's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
I never get this guy's movies.
Who watches this kind of stuff anyway?
Okay, this sounds pretty dull.
Okay, this sounds pretty dull. Guys, is this the Help the Director challenge? Oh god. Oh god. Oh no, right off the bat? Don't say. Ike moment. Alright, well, we got our start.
Don't give up, Ike. It's dangerous to be alone.
Take
Do
this.
something, or else you'll never break this spell.
I gotta change the black levels on this TV because it makes this game specifically too dark.
Hey, look, it's a poster for that
Oh,
new
wow,
movie.
okay.
What's it about?
I never get this guy's
Dying is just a total Ike moment. It's like
Who
Lynn
watches
in
this
Ghost
kind of
Trick.
stuff anyway?
Okay, so... Oh, okay, it's just gonna give me the digipad. For those that haven't been here in the past, Shadow of Destiny is about rewriting your destiny, rewriting your path. Ike dies at the very beginning of the game and meets with Homunculus. Homunculus is a, ethereal being that may be evil, may just be maniacal, and gives Ike the digipad. And what the digipad allows us to do is contextually, based on the moment, Ike can time travel across 4 different timelines. So here's modern day, 11:01 p.m. on April 8th, 2001. I can go back to 1980, I can go back to 1902, or I can go back to 1582. And it looks like, given the context of the writing, they want us to go to 1980, a cold day. So let's go ahead and do that. And while we're traveling back in time, hello, Manic Socratic. Welcome in. Exactly, we're rewriting our destiny 6 seconds at a time. It brings up like a thought that maybe each chapter, because this started at 5 p.m. Right? That was when we died the first time. Yeah, in this small German town. A true vacation period
Failed again.
of Lebensbaum.
It's happened.
It was 2:30? Okay, thanks, Nancy. I was wondering if it was 5 p.m., then maybe each chapter corresponds with an
You
hour.
answered my call, didn't you?
Oh, here we go.
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
No, wait.
Right,
What
because
do
he
you want
spotted
from
us
me?
before.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Oleg, and
Shout
I'm
out
a
to Oleg.
filmmaker. Just a novice at this point, but anyway, ever since I saw you a year ago, I've been meditating every chance I can get, channeling all my energy towards seeing you again. And finally, you answered. To think I had such power. I will never forget this moment. Maybe I should base a movie on this.
So one thing to note, Ike
What kind
is
of film should it
horrible.
be? A bold
at-
and moving drama about a man with miraculous powers?
avoiding
Or a
time
science fiction
travel
blockbuster
paradoxes.
featuring a psychokinetic hero? I see that you're the type of man who prefers not to betray his excitement. But let me ask you something. If you were making a film, what kind of movie would it be?
So in true Ike fashion, Ike is going to say that the movie is about time travel because he's time traveling. Because here's the thing. At the top of the chapter you saw, The Meditating Man, what a boring looking movie. But if Ike has the ability to go back to 1980 and tell this young fledgling film director that he could make a movie about time travel.
Ha! That's a pretty good angle. But what about the motivation for his temporal wanderings?
The way that scene was like framed, it looked like Ike was just sliding across the screen too. To find out the cause of his own death. Total Ike moment. Ike in the last
Cause of
chapter,
death, huh?
last
It
stream,
needs something else. Any ideas?
told his ancestor from the year 1580 that they were his ancestor. Which is a huge no-no in the world of time travel, but Ike in this green jacket could not care less. What about a thriller spin?
Oh, wow. I'm impressed. You really got me. Look, please, don't tell anyone about
Ancestress,
this
yes,
project.
true.
Once I'm a little higher on the food chain, I can film this. But it needs something more.
I gotta tell you, when he tapped my
soul,
chest
if you
like
will.
that, the controller
Well, that'll
rumbled
come
just a
later.
little bit.
Watch for it in the theaters, though. all
It
right?
just rumbled again
Okay.
with the shoulder tap.
You're not happy?
Great use.
I am. Really, I am. Very sincerely. I don't want to call this a token of that feeling, but here, please accept this as a gift in the name of this encounter.
The behelit?
You sure? It looks like an antique.
Oh, that's all right. It looks old,
Dude.
but it's just a replica.
Don't get
My
the Shadow
family
of
has the
Destiny
arts and
community
crafts
excited
gene, so
about a
to speak.
PS5
We
remake.
like to make things, and this is the kind of thing my father likes to make. So there are old-fashioned cameras and pocket watches all over his house. And what I like to do is give them to friends.
Oh, thank you.
Franco.
No, thank you. I consider you one of my greatest benefactors, you know. Just talking to you like this gives me something immeasurably valuable.
Really? It does?
Yes, it does. Absolutely. By the way, how does one acquire the power to do what you do? Please, please, share some of your powers with me.
You can't ask me to do that. I mean,
I love him
I
so
can't.
much.
try to forget about all this, please. Goodbye.
No, wait, you can't just go.
After telling him about making a time travel thriller about stopping your own death, says, please, just forget about all this. I'm taking your pocket watch and I'm out of here. Yo. Good snow, man. You get a lot of rain in games. Shout out to the Rain in Games Twitter account. But good snow like this? I mean, what? I think of The Last of Us and Red Dead Redemption 2.
Long legs.
Long legs. Thank you so much, Dog's Name. Thank you. Thank you for the resub. He does got some long ass legs. I think that part of it is the like crop top jacket. The crop top jacket is definitely doesn't help with the long legs look. He looks like he's growing. So Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game that I haven't played yet, Stadium Arts. I played a couple of hours of it, you know, when it came out on release weekend. And then we played Red Dead Redemption 1 in February on the channel. My first full playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 1. Which was a really, really fun playthrough. And I intend to So Red Dead Revolver is slated for next on the channel because I'm really interested in it. But I might play that on my own time, and we might want to throw Red Dead Redemption 2 into that open world category. But I will say, my buddy Ricky Peacock is playing through his first ever full playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2 on the channel right now. And while I'm here with my fingers on the keyboard, Manic Socratic, thank you so much for popping in. How's that Skies of Arcadia going? That's another one. I am like big time itching for like a full JRPG to play. I was gonna talk to you guys about this next time we do marbles, but like I am going to like, my plea to everyone here is that if your marble gets rolled, just like do me a solid and pick JRPG, because I need it. I need something long and slow and conversational. Like that's my dream. So I won't bring it up again, but for the 9 or so of you that are here right now, what about Okami? Okami's action adventure. JRPG is, I'll show you what's on the list, but Okami falls closer to, I guess Okami would fit. That's a shit ton of talking and it's long. Respectfully, fuck Okami. You and HMO5 useless. Useless is the same way. Useless is Useless is like, yo, maybe you play Okami on the stream and join the legion of streamers that say fuck Okami for streaming. It'd be the ultimate challenge. I bought Okami on release day on the PlayStation 2. I never beat it because, you know, what's the whole point of this channel? The whole point of this channel is like I never beat games when I was growing up. And so here we are now doing it, you know, 10 to 15 years later. All ruined by some of the worst pacing I've ever experienced. So, how do I avoid getting hit by the car? Should I gather some people? Maybe buy that movie poster. How can I do it? As we trudge through the snow. They could have cut 10 hours out of that game and it would have been fine. Listen, you're not the first person to tell me that. I feel like that is like a resounding sentiment about Okami. Is that it's padded. Wasn't Okami originally planned to be multiple games? I could see that, because wasn't Okami Clover Studios like swan song? So maybe the writing was on the wall that the studio was getting shuttered, and so they just went, you know, full sicko mode and made it multiple games in one. Gunshots. Shots fired. What's up, TLBG? How are you? Welcome in. We just heard some gunshots. Okami could have been 2 games, but they definitely let it all hang out. What the hell?
Hey!
I am playing on an original PS2, TLBG. Let me add the PlayStation 2 tag on too. There you go. How are you? Welcome. This is my, as you can see from the title, this is my first ever playthrough. Wait.
Lady, are you okay?
Where?
I do know that it has a PC port. Yeah.
Baby?
Lady, hold on.
What's going on? Someone hurt? I don't know. Call an ambulance.
You got it. What's going on here? A mugging?
Isn't this Mr. Eckert's?
Miriam!
I can see the Dreamcast feel. I can feel it. Oh my god, this is Eckert's story.
Miriam, stay with me.
His
Hold
daughter,
on.
he hasn't seen
God,
her
where's
in
Dana?
years.
Wasn't she with you?
Oh my
Did
god.
anyone see a baby?
Oh!
Like it was 40 seconds ago. Don't act like it's something you recalled from a couple of years back.
Did you see her?
No!
Did you?
I don't know.
Did anyone see who did this?
We're just looking for the guy who did this.
God, no, this is not happening.
You speedran the PSP port. Awesome. I was going to talk about the PSP port as soon as this cutscene was over. I don't know if you're familiar with the Shadow of Memories, Shadow of Destiny wiki community. They do really, really good dub comparisons. So for those that don't know, Shadow of Destiny, Shadow of Memories, the PSP port of the game features a complete redub and like a mild re-scripting. Like they changed the digipad into some other name, like the X-pad or something like that. I forget what it is. But a full redub of all the characters changes Ike's entire demeanor from what I've watched of this dub comparison. Changes Ike's entire vibe. But it sounds good apart from that. I have a PSP here. The VA of Ike in the PSP part is Yuri Lowenthal. Cool. I don't know who that is, but Franco, do you know who that is? I feel like Franco knows more about the voice acting community than I do. But it sounds great. It sounds great. Welcome in. Welcome. I think TLBG, I think you are the first Shadow of Destiny fan that popped in for a stream. Everybody else is like, you know, part of my crew. So welcome. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your time. I'm GoatedQuest. I play 3 games at a time. My first playthroughs of all of them, we're currently working our way through Shadow of Destiny, working our way through Breakdown on the Xbox, if you know Breakdown on the original Xbox, the Namco game, and then Deus Ex on the weekends. So welcome. Okay. Digipad is glowing. Looks like I arrived just before the shooting event. Is it letting me go back? Oh, he did Sasuke. Interesting. So yeah, TLBG, this is a, you know, first playthrough. I'm not looking anything up for this one, but the plan is to see all of the endings. The plan is, when we beat it this first time through, to kind of pull up an ending guide and flesh out the whole story.
Yes?
Ike would say, don't go that way, it's dangerous. Trying to help out. Sasuke's voice.
Excuse me?
Heading back to Okami. I'm a freak for Zelda, loved Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild. Still thought Okami was too long. Twilight Princess is long, man. And like long, the main story is long. Ike, you fucked up, man. Alright, I gotta grab another time travel orb and then do it again. There was one up here, right? Yes! Yes. PS2 port, PC, OG Xbox, and then PSP in 2010. That's true. Xbox port was Europe only, right? At least it didn't come stateside. I don't know if it was Japan and Europe, but I know it did not come stateside. Yeah, PAL exclusive. Very cool. Did you ever play Time Hollow, TLBG? The other Junko Koano, I can't do it again? You've heard of it. So, the writer, director, editor, I'm sure you know, Junko Koano, she, you know, did designs for Suikoden, was the director of Suikoden 4 and Suikoden Tactics, and basically the main creative force behind this one. Did a Nintendo DS time travel game called Time Hollow that came out in like 2009 maybe, that I've always been interested in, and I wonder how it is. You know the writer of this game? Cool. Okay. So, I said the wrong thing, and now...
Lady, are you okay?
Where? My baby. She...
Great.
Gone. She's gone again.
Lady, hold on.
What's going on? Someone hurt? I don't know, but please, call an ambulance. You got it.
Is she all right? What happened?
Isn't this Mr. Eckert's?
Miriam!
Man, this story's kind of sad. Cause last stream, Eckert was like, "Yeah, I have a daughter, but I don't want to talk about her."
Miriam,
How do you know I
stay
have a
with
daughter?
me. Hold on! Oh, God, where's Dana? Wasn't she with you? Did anyone see a baby?
I don't know.
Hey, you were just talking to this lady, weren't you?
Oh no!
Well, that was...
No! Oh, he's in way over his head.
Hey!
That man.
I'd say he's acting suspicious.
This is an Ike moment.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
You trying to make a quick getaway?
A getaway? But I haven't done anything.
Ike making a quick getaway, dude. Stop. So it's glowing. Oh no, I just accidentally
Then
ran.
stay here till the cops get here.
Okay.
We're talking murder here.
We're
You
talking
better not
murder
do anything
here.
irresponsible.
We're in way over our head. We made all the wrong choices. I guess we'll just get out of here. I don't know what else to do. I'm in way over my head.
Good God, this looks serious.
Wait, so the movie that he's making is gonna be about a time-traveling murderer?
A major case! That's it! Murder, mystery, and time travel! That's the concept!
This game owns.
This is going to be one hot project, but if this relates
Scott
to that,
Keck.
and
Cool.
it's gonna need a little more work. Actually, it's gonna need a lot of work. But I must make this my masterpiece!
I don't think we've ever seen Ike inside one of these.
Now really, what is it this time? The Good Samaritan.
Oh, this is wild.
Didn't I tell you? Fate makes a powerful opponent. It's tough enough changing your own fate. You can't do much to someone else's.
Huh.
Doing it over again doesn't mean you're going to get it right anytime soon. You may put yourself through the pain, the tears, again and again.
Absolutely love the
You
homunculus.
should try concentrating on correcting your
Voice acting.
fate as quickly as possible. I'm saying this for your own sake. Goodbye, for now.
While we're on the topic of voice actors, that homunculus voice actor, that's fucking Charles Martinet. That's Mario, baby. I do think that Twilight Princess is definitely the longest of the pre-Breath of the Wild Zeldas. And Zelda's structure is that where it's really long, or else it's not, you know what I mean? Oh, check this out. The Time of Destiny. Right, is that what that says? No, the time...
Hey, look, it's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
A man with the power to defy time itself uncovers the truth behind a grisly serial murder.
Should you
Hey,
start
that sounds
Ocarina of
pretty
Time?
Cool. I like that kind of stuff.
Hey, what's cool?
Oh, this director. I am such a
It's
good
always a
fan
good
of his.
time.
Oh my god, you too? That is so totally amazing.
The Time of Reckoning. Whoa, crazy name. It's always a good time to start the best game of all time.
All right, I've got a good feeling about this one, too.
Imagine being the director of a hit movie and hiding behind a corner to see who's reacting to your poster.
Hey, watch what you're doing.
Whoa, I don't think we've ever gotten a cell phone call before.
Hello?
Hi there. I'm sorry, but something's come up and I need that book back. If you could bring it over, I'll be waiting at the library tower.
Yo, Eckert's sounding kinda sus! Yeah, let's save. Oh, true. Got interviewed by a YouTuber, Chase Face. Oh, I saw it. I don't know who Chase Face is. I apologize. It just glossed right over me. That's true. Eckert did call to say, hey, I'm closing up museum time. Thank you, Nancy. You're right.
Damn. I'm locked in.
Eckert! Eckert locked us in the damn spire. A Soul Calibur character. Cool, we played Soul Edge on the channel, Soul Blade. I wonder if he
Mr. Eckert,
voiced for Soul Blade as well. This is a nice shot, though. I wish we could have hung out in that spire for a second longer.
Oh dear. But this may be the chance we've been looking for. This attack takes place indoors, which means that the killer is in there with you. If you can somehow fool the killer...
Oh man, we're gonna set up an elaborate trap?
Can't you do something to make sure you don't fall off without alerting the killer to that fact? You've got a bit of time. Good luck.
Tie a rope to our legs that when we get pushed off, we... Homunculus is so sick. Homunculus is so sick. I'm just gonna be precautionary here, TLBG.
It's locked.
Anything that happens beyond this moment,
really wanna
none of
think
us
about
here
it,
know,
but
so please just be mindful
The person
of
who's trying to kill me be
any sort of spoilers.
Mr. Eckert? Is it? Is that possible? And
We're just chilling. Thank you. Okay, so Eckert locked us in, supposedly, but we can teleport if we want to. Okay, so this is like the first puzzle moment. Kinda neat. Well, we had the ladder to get the seal, but this is a little more than that. It's old rope. No hints. I think I'll be alright. Key to lab basement. We still have this pocket watch, which we don't need right now. Firm looking rope, but it's very old too. He does scream main character in a Japanese developed game. He so does, especially when you go back and... Ah, damn it, I shouldn't have went up there. Alright, let's take it back. So it's before you go, as soon as you step up onto the top there, that's it. So, do we have the rope in our inventory right now? Or do I have to go pick it up? I have to pick it up. Okay. So we pick up the rope, then we go back. That's step one. Gotta be something I can use so I won't fall. It looks like there's a lot to be done. Maybe I'd better check this tower out in other time periods. Perfect. Digipad? Kind of sad. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm going to see Mr. Alfred and the Others again in 1902. The rest of them I've read. Time of Margaret and A Cold Day. This is the only one that has new text, so we'll start here. Yeah, it's total Konami. I was thinking, like, you could really probably pull this concept and make other really interesting things out of it. And then my mind just went to, did anybody here play the Forgotten City? Doesn't that deal with time and conversing with people and making sure everything lines up? I'm not saying that there's any, like, direct influence. I'm just saying, like, would that kind of take, you know, the framework that this has and build upon it? I hadn't played it myself. I know that it was based off of like a Skyrim or Oblivion mod. Possibly. Again, I'm not saying that there's any like true comparison. Like it's not a point of influence.
I might as well turn
but
back. There's nothing this way.
I really like the timestamp on the HUD giving you the exact... Isn't it great? March 20th, 1902 at 10. There's no reason for that beyond just a little bit of immersion. Just to be nice. I'm not... Okay, you don't know much more about it than I do. Okay, fair enough. The Elder Scrolls series dates back further than that, TLBG. The first Elder Scrolls game was The Elder Scrolls Arena, which was... If there's anybody here, help me out. 1994 was Elder Scrolls 1? 94, 96 maybe? Maybe later than that. Maybe I'm throwing a dumb number out there. And then, yeah, Stadium Arts, yes. Susie just posted that today in the Discord. The Daggerfall Unity, a full Unity remake with a ton of quality of life mods, got an official release on GOG today. And Daggerfall is the Elder Scrolls 2. So the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind was the one that's on the OG Xbox. Oh, wait, we got one right here. The night before. Oh, I didn't go left. Okay. That makes it a little better than going back to this time. You love the Unity remake for Daggerfall? I know that you can kind of like point and click and choose and deselect certain mods for that Unity remake because I wonder what I would... Whoa, this is cool. This is cool. I want to kind of look around here for a second. Whoa. Rest in peace to Thief. Thief is another one that we're going to be playing on this channel eventually. It's on my list. So TLBG, every game I play on this channel is a first playthrough for me, and we select them pseudoly at random, right? Through Marbles on Stream. So I load up every game of a certain genre together, and we load it into Marbles on Stream, and we race the marbles. So as you can see on this list that I just posted, this is every game that we've beaten so far. I don't know why 2 is before 1. There it is. There we go. And played a lot so far in 2022. But yeah, Thief is on here. And whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of franchises. No, it's not community polls. It's a big old list that I got. It's been a long time since a Marvel... Well, no. We just rolled for Breakdown before I got back, and that should probably be done tomorrow. Maybe. Hey. It might not be. It might be far from done, but... Alright, here we go.
Isn't there any way to get in without Mr. Eckert knowing? This is an old lock. Maybe I can get
Yo,
a hold
what's
of
up,
the
Bahuma?
key.
It's going well. It's going well. Deus Ex is gonna take a while. Deus Ex will certainly take a while. We all need to prep for that. Okay, Tower Key in 1902. Very nice, very nice. We were blasting through it. We kind of fell into a set of games here that, and granted, I had a week off, so there was a week where we didn't have streams, and then I called off a couple of streams. But yeah, for a minute there, it was going crazy.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hold still, please.
Uh-oh. I'm going to run into myself.
Ike, man, you always do. Do I have to, like, hide? Parasite Eve should be there. Parasite Eve should be there. Xenosaga, I've considered multiple times. That'll probably get added when I do another Passover of JRPGs. Fire Emblem is on that list. So, with regards to Fire Emblem, as well as any franchises, and I appreciate the suggestions, I do. All the franchises, as you can see, like, for example, off the top of my head, Mega Man on that list. We are going in release order. So, Mega Man is on that list. When we beat the NES Mega Man, I will add Mega Man 2 onto the list. Innocent Tears is one that I have not heard of. So, you got me with that one. Let me actually write that down right now, and I'll take a look after the stream. That sounds cool. Alright. AFK, hey, Stadium Arts, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes, and thank you. Thank you so much, Susie. I do have a Discord. Feel free to recommend those. I have a list suggestions channel at any time. Love you too, man. Oh, here we go. Okay, alright, we gotta start chapter 6 over again, but that was funny as hell. JP exclusive.
Is a wheel of changes.
I love this video game. I love this video game so much. Alright, so the only thing we do have to redo chapter 7 from the top, which is not a big deal. Right, into the time gate we go. JP exclusive strategy JRPG for the OG Xbox. Do you know if it has a fan translation?
Damn.
Because I'm totally down.
I'm locked in.
It does not. Ah, TLBG, you're killing me. I that might be that might lock them. That might impede its chances. All right, grab this. Really? Darn language barrier. Yeah, no fan translation, huh? Wait, I've seen this. TLBG, are you a Thor High Heels fan? Do you know the
Mr.
creator
Eckert,
Thor High
are you
Heels?
there?
He had this on his JP only Xbox games list. Yes. Yes, I saw that. I saw it. This was on the JP only, like the weird Xbox games or whatever. Yeah, the one where you grow like wings.
This attack takes place in
Yeah, just learn Japanese. Easy.
That the killer isn't there with you. If you can somehow fool the killer, you may be able to catch him. Can't you do something to make sure you don't fall off without alerting the killer to the fact?
I love Thor High Heels. One of my favorite creators. Going through a tough time right now. I don't want to get into it necessarily, but on their Twitter they announced just a little bit of personal tragedy happened, and so my thoughts are with him. Because I absolutely love his content, absolutely love his disposition and demeanor and everything about his content and
Mr. Eckert?
his whole vibe.
Is that
very
possible?
inspirational,
and
dude.
Why would he?
But yeah, love Thor High Heels. And that video is like, so I have seen this game. I just looked it up. It's got like the really slow battle animations. I know exactly what it is. Alright, so we go here. We grab this. Unfortunately, the company GAE, who made Innocent Tears, shut down in 2011. Damn. So it's like there's no chance. Unless it gets like Embracer grouped. The IP. The IP ends up in the hands of Embracer somehow. Which, does Embracer have Thief now? They have Deus Ex. Who has Thief right now? Who's holding the Thief IP? Does anybody know?
Isn't there any way to get
Embracer
into that,
Group
Mr. Eckert,
is
knowing?
a holding company in...
This is an old lock.
Like...
Maybe I can get a hold of the key.
Norway? I think they're Norwegian? Maybe? Swedish? Some Northern Europe. Northern Europe, holding company that is effectively a publisher, I guess, but they like hold stake in Dark Horse Comics. They own Dark Horse Comics. They effectively just safekeep them. Yeah. It's a really interesting thing because there are publishers that are under Embracer Group. So Gearbox still self-publishes, but Gearbox is under, well, Gearbox doesn't self-publish everything, but like Gearbox is under Embracer Group, but Gearbox is 2K, right? Borderlands is 2K. So Embracer themselves doesn't do publishing, but they do publishing under THQ Nordic. I don't know, it's a whole thing. Effectively, they own a whole bunch of IP right now, and so Eidos had the rights to Thief, and Embracer Group bought not all of them, but most of the Western studios out from Square Enix. So Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal. So yeah, Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, and Legacy of Kain are now all under Embracer Group. If there's any company that will fund some sort of remaster, like, it's Embracer. Shout out to Legacy of Kain, on the list, dude. Kain games are on the list. So, someday. Embracer me, yeah, let's start the campaign now. Let's hit the ground running. Make the Twitter account. I'll retweet it. Yeah, fuck it. Why stop there? Remake and a sequel. Alright, here we go.
All right. Hold still, please.
So, we got a paradox.
I'm going to run into myself.
So... And it doesn't look like my digipad is glowing, so it's not something that I need to use the digipad for. Do I have to, like, put on a costume? Oh, wait, here we go. This lockbox right here.
The tower
Nice.
keys. Here's a
Nice.
duplicate. It should be okay for me to take one.
Just a little one. Uh-oh. Sibylla. She saw him steal the key.
Uh-oh. I'm going to run into myself.
TLBG, no! Now everybody in chat knows the end of Innocent Tears. The Japanese strategy RPG that probably nobody's going to play. TLBG, the spoilers. You damn spoiler fiend. Alright, we're teleporting back now. I got the tower key. Remember that combo with her and she's like, you're back. I do, Franco. Oh! Yo, that's cool. Oh man, all the layers are kind of folding in on themselves. Wow. Okay, now I have the key. Either a modded OG Xbox or Z. I have a modded OG Xbox right over there. Okay, here we go. No, just use it. Oh, I probably have to just click the door. There we go. Okay, we're in. An hour before my own death. We need to set up. We need to set up some sort of. Grab the rope, even though I already had it. I'm in the right time, right? I just want to make sure. Yes, okay. Here we go. Ooh, beautiful song. My favorite song. Okay, there's nothing I can do here right now, so it has to be something I do from the base of the tower, maybe. Unless I use the rope now. Cool.
Since I'm going to be shoved off here, I can tie one end of a rope to this railing and grab the other end tomorrow before I get pushed off.
Nice.
That way, I shouldn't fall. I hope it works.
Ike's so crafty.
You're sure about that? She's alive. All right. Yes, he did say he was coming over tomorrow to look at paintings.
Ike.
For sure. Yes, I know. I won't tell anyone.
Who's he talking to?
So how do I get out of here if I don't have any juice? I can't just step out. I think I'm screwed. I think I'm screwed. Alright, here we go. Oh no, okay. We're fine. We're fine. I did not soft lock. We're fine. We were always fine. I just have to get... I thought I was gonna wind up in another scenario where I, you know, tripped a time paradox and died. If Innocent Tears wins, I'll be happy. Alright, it's best that I return as soon as possible. Here we go. Collect more to fill your pockets. You're probably right. You're probably right. But for the sake of pacing. You're alright, TLBG. You're alright. Just don't let it fucking happen again, alright? But if you soft lock and have to go back, that's not good pacing. Yeah. No, I know. You're fine. You're fine. I'm just playing with you. It's all good. Alright, here we go. Grab on, Ike. Woo! We got it, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Please get up. Ike, please get up. Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Okay. Did your rope break? What did you expect from an old rope? Did you actually think a rotted rope could hold your weight? Silly.
Do I have to go back to when it, like, do I have to go all the way back to get a new rope from the 1500s and then go forward? I think that's what I have to do. I think that's what they're trying to say for me to do right now. The night before, a cold day. Go buy a modern rope? Ike doesn't have money. Ike has no money. Ike carries no cash. Here's what Ike has. Ready? We're going to go through all of it. A cell phone that he can't use for talking. A frying pan. A lighter. I know smoking is bad, but I'm going to carry a lighter just in case. A picture of a man that looks like Mr. Eckert. Ike's a broke bitch. He is. He is. This is an antique comb. It was a precious gift from Margaret. We should have just kept the cat in our inventory the whole game. We should have. The alchemist mentioned here must be... This alone looks very noble. This is a crest. Yeah, Shadow of Memories cat percent. Destiny. Shadow of Destiny. What's up, Useless? This is the pocket watch from Oleg. Alright, I've had enough of this. We're going back. I'm gonna just go all the way back to the time of Margaret. Do we still have the key? No. Okay, so we're playing the whole sequence again. I'm going back to the time of Margaret. I'm gonna look for a rope before it became an old rope. This is where my brain is. I'm just telling you the process I've got. I'm gonna find a rope before it's an old rope. Working and Lurking just had to throw that quick joke out. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Can I get a shout out for Useless? Alright, here we go. If anybody's not following Useless, give a follow to Useless. Hey, we were just talking. Useless, were you here? We were just talking about. We were literally just talking about Okami. And Manic was like, "Man, fuck Okami," and I was like, "Yeah, Useless wants me to join the legion of streamers that say fuck Okami." All right. Bakery. Probably in the wrong spot. No, Okami is fun. So here's the thing. I wanna clarify. Okami's fun. Everybody knows that Okami is fun, but Okami's padding for a streamer's perspective, the amount of downtime in Okami is like a daunting experience for a streamer. Yeah. That's what the implication was. I bought Okami when it came out. Yeah. And I'll have you know, Okami should be on the list. I think it's on the list. If somebody wants to recheck, see if it's on the list. If it gets rolled, we are playing it. And I'm facing the wrath of... Why do I feel like most people hating the game have the POV of IGN? Uh-oh. Okami is on the list? Awesome. Awesome. I would revolt. I can handle A Dog's Life not being on the list, but Okami is absolutely list worthy. Without question, without a doubt. In fact, I'm eager to play Okami. I have way more quote unquote big ol' air quotes stream poison games on that list that have like look at the older JRPGs and even Western RPGs on that list that we're gonna really have to double down on the find the fun function. Okami's a brilliant game. It's just long. And it's a lot of reading. But I like reading. Man, I have VNs on the list. We could get Clannad going next. Alright. I'm a little lost in the sauce here. This does not seem like the answer. "60 hours of reading." I feel like the Pop series nowadays gets memed on too much. Flashbacks to Cyclonials. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. The Pop series. What Pop series? Hold on. Hold on. There's no way we get the key and then go back to this time. Prince of Persia. Cool. Gets memed on too much? No, Prince of Persia games are cool, man. I'm overthinking this, right? We'll see. We'll see. Because it didn't say it's locked when I walked up and pressed X. Yo, what's up, Ninx, by the way? Let me get another shout out in the loading screen. Ninx! You've been dabbling in little streams again in the middle of the day that I haven't popped in on yet, but I've seen them. How's Vanquish going? How's Vanquish treating you? Super sad that the remake's getting delayed, yeah. Alright. Kitty energy unit. What's up? Finally getting back into it. I'm happy. Wait a minute. The timing's all different. This is a different...
Thank you for the lovely kitten.
Oh, I probably have to go back an hour back first. Okay, they want me to do the whole sequence of events. Yeah. No, I think they want me to do the hour back first and then go... Like, I'm jumping the gun. The most beloved series that's in the trash in Ubisoft's eyes? Man. Those rascally raving rabbits. Those rascally raven rabbits. Yeah, so now we gotta know that it's locked. And then, yeah, the digipad's glowing. So now we go back in time. Yeah, we just did it out of order. Let me go grab another. Raving rabbits are just minions? They're pre-minion, though. Minions are just rabbids. The minions came first. Don't let anybody lead you to believe otherwise. The rabbids are the progenitor. Okay, we got 2. I'll get a 3rd just for a safety net. Exactly, but more obnoxious. Alright, let's just take it back. Let's just go back. 2's fine, because we're gonna get the 1 from the house. Yeah, we'll get the 1 from the house when we go here. That'll be perfect. We get the tower key. We grab the 1 in the lobby. So we'll have 2. And then, I'm telling you, I bet we gotta go back in time further. What are my opinions on the Xbox Bethesda showcase? Good question. So my answer to that is a bit of a more, I don't know, a structural pacing answer, in that I think that all the games that I saw were more or less good, right? I was into them for the most part. But the rapid fire trailer, world premiere, day one Game Pass, trailer, with like little to no conversation in between is just too much for my 27-year-old brain. I don't have the TikTok algorithm For You page infinite content brain for it, and it's a me problem. But it just washes over me in such a tidal wave that I have a hard time like picking out all of the little individual things that I loved about it. Right off the bat, Wolong I thought looked incredible. The Koei Tecmo one by the Neo team. The Personas coming to Game Pass and Windows. That's cool. That's very cool. Interesting that it's Persona 3 portable, but still very cool. And I think Starfield looks great. I think Starfield is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm excited for that. Let's check the notebook real quick. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. The rope that I used must have been too old. So, I'm telling you, I think we take it back. Wolong looked sick, totally thought it was Neo 3. And to answer your question, Ninx, I'm still on the third big chonkin Berserk. I'm on the third one. Hey, Koei Tecmo, where's Ninja Gaiden 4? Someday. It's gotta be someday, right? They just did that collection. It's gotta be someday. Okay. So let's think about this. Or are you still embarrassed from Yaiba? I guess first thing I'll do is check Ninja Gaiden Z. I'm going the wrong way. I want to go to the Lord's Manor. So yeah, Ninx, I'm still in the third big volume. You're tearing through them, man. Did you say that you're on like 4 or something? Around there? More power to you, man. Shout out. I'm glad you're loving it. Oh man, it's another version of this song, but with... Okay, so that's not the answer. To go back when the rope was new. That would have been really cool. I'm tearing through it. I need to slow down. I'm halfway through 5. Now, you read them at work, right? I walked away. Let's talk about Grounded and how I watch the trailer 5 times a day. Nancy, I need a breakdown. Because the Grounded trailer was a trailer for Grounded fans, and I'm not. Right? I'm not that. No hate, but I'm just not, IDK about the music, but also kind of love it. What's up, H-Don? Just wait for, like, a couple of other, like, absolutely insane songs. Like, the song in the modern day is, like, the Grounded trailer, like, what in the trailer is, like, oh yeah, let's fucking go. Like, this trailer's gonna be this game's gonna be incredible. Like, what grew between the course of early access and the trailer? If you don't mind text dumping. Because I know nothing about Grounded. And then they talked more about Grounded on the extended showcase yesterday. Yeah, yo, that's a question. Can you beat the story?
I say, something sure smells good around here. Even the bakery and butcher shop smells good today. I love it. Even the bakery and butcher shop smells good today. I love it.
I love you. I love you. I assume there is an end. Get big and escape the yard. Hello.
Go ahead and take whatever scrap meat you need.
I don't really need scrap meat, but I appreciate it. What about the butcher, though? The bakery. The map messes me up all the time. Bakery? Hello.
My dream is to keep this shop going forever and ever.
That's a good dream. Beautiful little bakery you have here.
Hey, please don't mess up my shop.
Okay, sorry. So we gotta find a newer rope. Dead or Alive 7's canned? Is it really? Oh, it's canned, alright. A pair of them. That's too bad. That sucks. All the Dead or Alive games are canned, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, hey, guess. Hey, sorry. I'll leave your shop. Okay, so I have the tower key. I can go to 1980. Check if maybe the rope isn't as old then. We'll give that a shot. Because we're kind of just figuring stuff out here. Now, what I remember... Yeah, who said it was a 1500s rope? What I remember is there's a rope inside the antique shop in the modern day. Does anybody remember that? There was also a rope inside that antique shop that we checked at that one time when I was in there looking at the suit of armor. So maybe it's there. Does his walk cycle change in the tall snow? I think it does. Those are thicker steps. He's got big steps for the snow. We're gonna have to double check, but I think that's a different, like, he's doing a high step. It could be like total. He is lifting his feet out of the snow, right? And kind of like going sideways with it. I love him. I love you, Ike. It's Ike. The E is silent. So, H-Don, you really liked Ghost Trick, or what you saw of it. This is kind of doing a similar sort of thing, where we are traveling through time to stop our own death. Mike with a silent M. And it's a really interesting, really weird one. Stiff, really charming Konami early PlayStation 2 voice acting and energy. Is it the same people? It is not. Totally different team. Totally different team. The people that made Ghost Trick made the Phoenix Wright games. Right, no, totally different. Do you know Phoenix Wright, the game where you're like an attorney and you do like court cases? It was on the Nintendo DS. For us, and it was on the Game Boy in Japan. Game Boy Advance, but whatever. Alright, let me just get out of here. To the night before. Okay, well, same guy. The Ghost Trick people are the Phoenix Wright people. It is fun. It is fun. Kinda your vibe. The first one's available on mobile. Franco, you just played through the Phoenix Wright games recently, right? Like within the last year. You did at least a couple of them. I remember. Or am I just making stuff up? Didn't you do the PC? You never finished the first one. It's available on mobile, is basically the bottom line of what I wanted to say. It could be fun. It could be fun. Look it up. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'll bet you the first case is free because they like do mobile game pricing, which might be cool. Alright, antique shop. Right here on the right. This is our next theory. It is closed now. Okay, so that's not the answer. Marie's Bakery, the bar, the cafe, the library, and the tower. You played the first one on mobile, you can play it vertically or horizontally. It's really cool. That's sweet. Where am I getting this rope? Where am I getting this old rope? Do you think I can go into the tower in 1980? Where's the digipad? Same place you got the tower key. Huh. I guess I was just scared to leave. Because I would run into my time paradox. That's what I was worried about. I was worried I'd, you know, knock into myself again and explode in a blast of light. Oh, hey, but yeah, it dumps us out outside. Thanks, TLBG. What's up, everybody? Don't mind me. Okay, so I was on the right track. I just went too far back. Right track, but too far back. And now it's a fresh rope. Look how fresh. New rope. Alright. Now I need to pick up, like, 3 energy crystals. So that I can go to... Or 2. Just 2. So I can go to an hour before. Tie the rope. And then the night of. And fall. I don't know. I see that's the kind of thing, TLBG, where I don't know. We played chapter 4, I think. That's the kind of stuff that, like, I don't know the answer to. I don't know. That's like bordering on, I don't know. I don't know. I played it through normally. I just played the damn game. Okay, here's one. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have those answers. Need one more, and then we'll be good to go. We've been playing on like a WWED, what would Ike do mentality. And so I can guarantee that a couple of the choices that we've made are, like, without a doubt, the wrong choices. But for this first playthrough, we're playing as our boy, and we're going through the story the way we felt that he would. And then we'll go back and we'll clean up the other endings as we play. I did chapter 4, though. This is chapter 6 now? Or is this chapter 7 now? We did all of them. I didn't skip a chapter. I don't think. Yeah, even the EX endings. I'll try and do it all. There are 7 total, correct? Head on up here. I love this song. H-Don, this is the song. This is my favorite.
Since I'm going to be shoved off here, I can tie one end of a rope.
So this is the new rope.
And grab the other end tomorrow before I get pushed off. That way, I shouldn't fall. I hope it works.
You're sure about that? She's alive.
That's fresh rope.
All right.
That was a
You
fresh
did
rope.
say
We were given the new rope. No, dude! I hate when this happens. Now I have to do it all again. Now I have to do it all again because I took too much time a little earlier, and it only happens when 15 minutes goes by after a cutscene.
Teaches you how to live.
It's exactly what happened last time. We were lollygagging a little too much. That's okay. It's okay. We're fine. We know exactly what to do. So yes, we did do chapter 4. There's a save for it right here. So I've done it all. The death scene is amazing. Ike's scream should be in a freak out comp. It should. It's agonizing. It's a truly agonizing scream. Unfortunately, we gotta watch all this part again. But we'll be alright. All his atoms vaporizing at once. We'll grab this, even though it's wrong. Just pitch that shit up. Perfectly cut. Ike scream. We'll watch this.
Are you there?
H-Don, if you're still hanging out, I hope you do play Phoenix Wright. And if you do, let me know. Let me know what you think. If you play it in your downtime. I really do think you could really like it.
But this may be the chance which you're looking for.
If there's any game that H-Don might like.
Which means that the killer is in there with you. If you can somehow fool the killer, you may be able to catch him. Can't you do something to make sure
Phoenix Wright's good.
fall off without alerting the killer to that fact? You've got a bit of time.
Alright, here we go.
Good luck.
Now, I'm not gonna do the wrong stuff this time around. Right? We're gonna go and we're gonna get the new rope right off the bat.
It's locked.
I'll bet you can skip that middleman.
I don't really want to think about it, but can the person who's trying to kill me be?
And don't answer that question, TLBG. If you started typing, don't answer it. Backspace. Or we're just gonna figure it out on our own. We don't have time to sit around and get scrap meat and get berated by the bakery lady in the 1500s. Actually, we can just go back right now. I don't need to go up. We're gonna go to the night before. We have to do that first. And from the night before, we need the key. Yes, yeah, you should know I ask questions I don't want the answers to. I ask questions so that I can verbalize my thought process and work through stuff out loud. I do it a lot. So, yeah, I ask questions I don't want the answers to pretty frequently. I try my best to let people know.
This is an old lock. Maybe I can get a hold of the key.
Alright. So, we can go back. Hopefully this doesn't soft lock. There's a teleporter thing right in the lobby, so we should be fine. We should be fine. We should be fine. We should be fine. We should be fine.
All right. Hold still, please.
Uh-oh. I'm going to run into myself.
Oh, we should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. See, we're fine. PS2 had really good bangers at early launch. Maybe the best library of any console. It's too prolific across the board. It's a crazy console. It's got it all.
Uh-oh. I'm going to run into myself.
And it's best-selling. Yeah. It's got a damn DVD player. Okay, here we go. So, we can't get outside from here. But what we can do... Maybe we can get outside from here. I don't think so. No. There's only one way out. And I'll run into myself if I walk through here. So let's go to the night before. You're surprised that the thing outsells the Switch? It can't be denied. It can't be understated how important having that DVD player in the early 2000s was for the PS2. It's huge. Huge. Okay, let's see if we can skip the middleman. So I'm gonna grab one energy orb. Oh, that was the only reason my grandpa bought one? Yeah. Yeah, crazy. PS2 made gaming what it is today? Probably true. I loved watching the pirated movies that my dad got from China on my PS2. There's a lot going on in that sentence. There's a whole lot going on in that sentence. I remember that, though. Like, friends whose parents worked for, like, car companies that would go... Their parents would go on business trips to, you know... China or Japan or primarily like China. So yeah, you're probably right. Was it a business trip thing, Franco? And like bootleg movie culture in the early to mid 2000s. Would go to Shanghai for work sometimes. Yeah, bootleg movie culture with like the paper sleeve insert burned on a disc of like cam rips of movies still in theaters and like all that kind of stuff, and you'd be able to watch, like, you'd come home with big cases of bootleg movies. That's awesome. That's so great. I never had that. I don't think I ever saw a single bootleg movie growing up. I missed out. And the Fat PS2 made online primitive, but great. Example, Final Fantasy XI. Totally. Totally. You've watched a movie from a hat cam before? That's awesome. We went and saw, Minky Moo and I went and saw, had to have been, you know, it was Moonfall. That new Roland Emmerich, Moonfall. We talked about it on stream. We went to like a 10 p.m. showtime for Moonfall on a Monday night. I was like, let's just go see a movie. I want to go see a movie. I really need to go see a movie. And we went to Moonfall. It was like a 10 o'clock, 10:15 p.m. showtime. And the only other person in the theater had a tripod. Had a tripod movie setup to cam rip Moonfall in this North Carolina movie theater that he just... If you were a tech nerd back in the early 2000s, you'll know about Linux PS2 discs that were JP only. I don't. So I suppose I need my tech nerd card revoked. Susie does. The Linux PS2 discs are so cool. That's awesome. I don't even know. So what is it? It kind of like activates the operating system angle of a PlayStation 2? Is that what it does? Like it's like early homebrew, I guess? Or was it official? You just learned about them earlier this year. You saw a YouTube video about it. Cool. A firm looking rope. Lets you use your PS2 as a PC. That's awesome.
Here, I can tie one end of
I would love that. I would love that if you could send it in general in the Discord. Man, I'm like bit up by mosquitoes.
I shouldn't fall. I hope it works.
You're sure about that? She's alive?
Yeah, Tux something.
Yes, he did say he was coming over tomorrow to look at paintings, for sure.
The Linux
Yes,
feature was even
yes, I
included
know.
for
I
Fat
won't
PS3.
tell
That's
anyone.
crazy.
Who's he talking to?
But got removed later on. Huh. Apparently I watched it literally a month ago. Cool. Alright, we gotta step outside. Oh, I can't. Okay, now... Oh, no. Okay. So we were standing in front of the middle door here. And the middle door right here connects to Eckert's office. Okay, so that was the confusion. When we thought we soft locked, that's the middle door that we couldn't open. The bottom door, we're fine. We can leave and wander around. Got it. I.e. the Geohat situation, for sure. Alright, here we go. Gotta grab this. Here. Energy unit. And then... away we go. As fast as possible, back to 1:18 a.m. Only 18 minutes, found it very neat. Very good, very good. Thank you. How I turned a PS2 into a Linux computer. Sweet. I've never ran Linux in my life. The aftermath of the Geohat situation basically unlocked Pandora's box. Do you remember the Pandora battery? Does anybody remember the Pandora battery for the PSP? Where, like, one of the first PSP soft mod or hard mods, you had to mess with the battery. I forget exactly what you had to do, but you, like, tripped the battery in order to... Alright, here we go. I don't know, look it up. Pandora's battery. I just remember it from middle school. Yo, the comb. The comb fell out of our pocket?
Oh, is it over? It's got to be cleaned up.
It's important. The comb fell out of our pocket. Ike! The upper body strength. Shout out. Our flea comb. I remember that, TLBG. I remember when PSN got attacked. Lizard Squad. One day Lizard Squad will strike again. Oh, here we go.
Mr. Eckert, you...
Is this yours?
Mr. Eckert...
I asked you whether this was yours.
Yes, someone gave it to me, but we need to...
I see.
Mr. Eckert, there's something I need to ask you.
I'm sorry. Truly, truly sorry. Blackmail. Our daughter went missing 20 years ago. It was Dana's return for your...
Dana?
So, were you the one that stabbed me too?
No, I don't know anything about that. You may not believe me, but that's the truth.
Yo.
What? So there's someone else trying to kill me too? Then who were you talking to on the phone?
I honestly don't know. He said he'd call again once you were dead. Don't worry. After all, I told you all this, didn't I? I won't make any more attempts on your life, and I plan to give myself up to the police.
Eckert, it's
Forgiveness
okay.
I can't ask for, but I am sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm still alive, and besides, it's the fault of whoever is really behind this.
Yeah, Eckert.
Please, don't blame yourself too much,
Eckert,
Mr.
please,
Eckert.
Eckert, relax. You just want your daughter back.
The comb, it somehow made me a sane man again.
Yo.
When I look at it, I feel like she's safe. When I hold it in my hand, I can believe that the blackmail was nothing but a piece of fiction and that my daughter is out there somewhere, happy and safe. It's as though I'm stroking her little head again, reassuring. I don't know quite how to express it. I must be getting old.
Hold up! Hold up. Hold up.
No, I think I understand. That comb, I'd like you to have it.
Are you sure? Isn't it a keepsake?
When Margaret gave us the comb in the 1500s, she
You
says,
should have it. I've got to get going.
when I hold it,
Already?
I
I feel an old man patting me on the head.
Yes.
Like
if
telling me
anything I
everything
can
will
do to
be
help,
alright or whatever.
Let me know. I'll do everything in my
Not in
power.
a scary way, but in a comforting way kind of thing. The reaction is an implication that Margaret is... And obviously there's not necessarily any credence to this, but when he says, when I hold it, I imagine her, and when she holds it, she imagines him. And there's Dana holding the red crystal. Oh, man. All hell's breaking loose. Chapter 8. 3:30 a.m. Ike's up late. It's an all-nighter.
I don't remember seeing this picture before. The stone.
Can't
and
believe
the
Ike
girl.
just left her in the 1500s.
Dana?
Alright, we need gems. That's a beautiful image. Cats, cats, cats everywhere. Okay. It's funny how I know the layout of the art museum more than I know the layout of the town by this point. I guess it's smaller scale. I kind of have it, but like certain roads twist me up. Okay, so we have one energy unit. Let's get one more just for safekeeping before we travel. There's one right up there. Perfect. And I'm assuming we're going back to the 1500s, is my guess. 1500s. The nighttime vibes are awesome. Yeah, the empty streets and the lit lantern, so nice. Should have spent a little more time, but that's, if I had to give any sort of gripe about this game, is the kind of jump scare game overs. Not knowing exactly how much time I have to poke around and explore and kind of just soak in the world. The sense of urgency is like
I should
low,
ask about that picture.
but it creeps up on you in a way that like acts as a surprise. Hey, that's life. You know what? You're right. You're right. I'm back. I'm back. You got me right back on board. Okay, we're gonna go back here. I'm back. Nancy, I'm back. It's not a complaint anymore.
Dana?
You're from that... Ike?
You're from that? What do you mean?
I was worried about where you were.
Yes, I was pretty shook up too, when I got separated from you.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm really sorry you got mixed up in all this.
I was scared to death though. It was pitch dark too. But it only took me a bit to figure out that it was the same place, and I started thinking that maybe it was just a different time. The buildings and the streets are almost exactly the same, so...
Wow, you thought of all that and didn't freak out? Well, I would have for sure.
I love you, Ike.
Well, it took a while to get used to. Things only fell into place lately. I looked for you for a long time, you know.
I'm sorry. I looked for you too. but I didn't have any luck.
Well, no use worrying about what's done. It's been 4 years after all.
Dude, she's so chill.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would be.
She's so
You
chill
look
about
more,
all of this.
I don't know, mature, come to think of it.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing, really.
A night watchman helped me that first day. And since then, I've done a lot of different things. I even worked in a mill for a while. But now, I'm a chambermaid at the Squire's Manor House. I feel so content these days. I feel like I should be thanking you.
Why are you modeling for a picture?
The Squire's a patron of this painter, and that's how I met him originally.
Carl Franzen.
He said he really wanted to use me as a model, and I just couldn't say no.
I see.
The Squire's daughter was supposed to model, really, but she didn't want to do it, so I ended up taking her place.
So the girl in the picture is you.
Oh, I don't even start posing till tomorrow. I just came over today to work out the schedule and all that stuff.
But the picture will eventually be painted.
Hey, why did you come here today? Are you here to take me back? You know how to, don't you?
Sure. Do you want to? Go back to our own time with me?
I did, you know. Of course I wanted to, but not anymore.
Wow.
Not
It's
anymore?
simpler. It's simpler back then.
It's okay. I have no one there. No parents, no family. So I'll be okay here.
Wow.
No one will worry about me. No one expected anything of me.
No parents? No, you have parents.
No one was watching, no matter how hard I worked. So there really is nothing for me there.
Now the ultimate question, do I have to give her?
Dana.
Don't
No,
worry about me, Alec.
I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking it.
I'm grateful to you, you know. This world, this age. I feel like I've
The
come
question of
home
who's
after a really
Eckert's
long
daughter.
trip.
I feel like I've come home
That's
after
how
a
right
really
it
long
feels, and
trip.
I mean that.
That's awesome.
So please, don't look for me anymore. This is where I'm going to spend my life. I've already made up
Shout
my mind.
out. I wish I could do that.
Dana.
Oh, remember this? It's the red stone from that day.
Need that. Need
That
that.
stone's look. Do you mind if I ask you to give that to me?
Of course, you can have it. If it weren't for this stone, I would have never met you. Never would have ended up right here now, talking to you like this. I've always thought that there was something very important about this stone. But that's okay. That's the reason I thought about having it included in my portrait. After all, I got to see you again. Here you go.
Thanks, Dana. What are you gonna do now?
There's someone you know that I work with
Okay, here we go.
at the manor house where I'm being looked after. He and I, well, we're going to start a life together someday, so I'm going to be staying. I'm really sorry, Ike.
No, it's okay, Dana.
Won't you
already
regret it?
No, we already established this.
No, I won't.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Okay. Well, you take care then.
Thanks. You too, Ike.
Love Dana. What a chill reaction to everything that happened. Like, yeah, it's a little smelly here. I can't lie. It smells a lot worse than our time, but ultimately, it's alright. Ultimately, I don't mind too much. Alright. Okay, so I have the redstone. We saw Dana. She'd adapted, yeah. She said, hey, well, you know, I looked for a while. But, you know, 4 years is a long time. 4 years ago, I was in Detroit. 4 years ago, in 4 years' time, I moved to New York. I met Minky Moo. What the hell just happened? There we go. And so if I do this, it shifts it? No, we're okay. And now I'm in North Carolina. Like, what the hell? Oh,
What do you
cool.
want?
Okay. So
Well,
the director
nothing
is a
in particular.
Franzen. And so is the
All
photographer
right,
in
then.
the early
I'll start
1900s.
by introducing myself. I am the painter Carl Franzen. And you?
Franzen.
You don't look like someone seeking an apprenticeship.
I'm Ike Kush.
I need that. I need that.
Well, Ike Kush, have you heard anything interesting
I'm
lately?
Ike Kush.
Well,
About the painting which will inspire the statue. Is this a side quest? Am I in side quest territory right now? What statue?
Oh, I heard that too. Recently. I honestly did. Perhaps I'll try painting a piece on that very subject.
I don't remember. I don't remember that context. If anybody can help me. All right. So I have the redstone. Oh, you know what? I can check the notebook. I remember Homunculus saying, I want you to hand the red stone to Professor Wagner. He did say that a long time ago, didn't he? He wanted the red stone to go to Wagner. And Wagner is the alchemist, right? I don't know either, but I bet there'll be a new painting now. Yeah, I bet you're right.
Oh,
Hugo.
come on in. You do like to show up unannounced, don't you?
Father's down in the basement working. You did come to see him, not Margaret, didn't you?
Oh, stop it.
You fucking watch yourself, Hugo, alright? Alright? I'm sick and tired of your smarminess. I'm sick and tired of your attitude, your sarcasm. Margaret is a saint, and you treat her like garbage, you little iPad baby.
What is that?
Don't talk to me.
What is it?
Alright, here we go. Wagner time.
You have by chance the Philosopher's Stone?
yes. Is this it?
Hugo's basically every R nice guy.
That's the only stone I know that fits the bill.
Ah, in the name of heaven, I shall start the preparations for the experiment right now. It's all right. It doesn't matter if this is not the true stone. I'm grateful for your help regardless.
Shout out.
But if it is the stone, the results should be wondrous. Please come back again in, let's see, make it 10 days.
Okay.
10 days.
Say
okay.
less.
That would be the 13th. Oh,
What is it?
Great shot.
that experiment's dangerous.
Incredible
That
shot.
may be, but this is something I want
The
to
explosion.
do. Something I must do. Please try to understand. 10 days from now. By then, the experiment should yield fruit.
Yeah, the
I will be
explosion.
able to show you the homunculus.
Ooh.
At last, Science will prove itself capable of creating life. How I wish she could have been here, Helena. That is my only regret. See you in 10 days, then. Oh, one more thing. Could you keep this a secret from Hugo and Margaret? Knowing Hugo, if he learns of this, he might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. He can't seem to face his mother's death. Should this experiment succeed, if I manage to find what answers I can in my quest for truth, I shall commit all records of my research to the fire.
All right. Give Hugo a break.
Now, take care.
Give Hugo a break. We're done with the Hugo slander. That was the last one. No more needs a backhand, iPad kid, nice guy, neckbeard, goddamn Hugo, Discord mod. Wait, listen, look at him. Like KCG said in the first stream, he's been through a lot.
Uh-huh. What is it?
Damn, what's the matter with Father?
Hey,
anyway?
don't cuss, Hugo.
He hasn't let me into his laboratory lately. When I went in there the other day, he got really angry with me. And ever since, there's some secret in there he can't tell me about. I just know it. Hey, are you like Father's right-hand man? You know, with tools from the future
Yeah,
and stuff?
I'll be your backhand man.
Of course not. Nothing like that.
Really? I'd definitely ask for your help if I were Father. Then I could make a machine to move through time, like the one you showed me before. I sort of understand how it works anyway.
Wow, really? I'm impressed.
Well, I said sort of. Anyway, I'm more interested in what Father's working on right now.
Hugo, I'm sure Father will tell us one of these days.
Margaret has a great voice actress.
I don't know about that.
Children, I have something to tell you.
Great timing.
I'm going to start another experiment, but this one will be very dangerous. So I want you two to leave the house for a while.
Right away?
The sooner the better. I'll send word in about 10 days. Go to our relatives' homes or anywhere else you like. That's all.
Can I help with the experiment?
No. Both of you have to leave this house.
Love the old man age spots on the model. Nice touch.
Oh, for Pete's sake. What does he think he's doing, huh?
Come on, where should we go?
Sis? So, you're just going to do it?
Do we have a choice?
But...
It's only for a little while.
Need more liver spots
Let's
in
go.
games?
We have to get ready.
I guess I'll be going now.
Of course. I am sorry we're always in the middle of something.
See you soon, okay?
Ike. Alright, we're going 10 days in the future, I guess. Let me grab the... Alright, here we go. 10 days from the experiment. Fingers crossed, everybody. Is it gonna be exploded or not? Only one way to find out. We're going in. We're going in. Intense music. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Here we go.
Is anybody here?
Oh, we saw the alchemist, remember?
Dr. Wagner.
And he was like, "Who are you?"
Hugo.
He was standing on the
Anyone
stairs. Do you remember that?
The basement?
Remember?
This meter here, is this a time machine?
2001, April
That
7th.
can't be. But that sounded like Margaret's voice just now.
Okay, so we're going, they want us to go back. No. I'm glowing. I got an energy unit right here. But I don't have the proper time. It was Homunculus on the stairs that was like, "Who are you?" So unfortunately this isn't the time that's displayed here. But I guess we can see like the reverberating effects of whatever we go to. This is getting kind of wild. This is getting kind of wild. I gotta admit, I don't have all the answers. I don't have it all pieced together yet.
Hey, long time no see. Actually, didn't we just see each other today?
Is this Hugo?
Uh-huh. I really like these machines of the future. Being able to just project your voice a long distance, that's really something.
How did you get my number?
Oh, that. I asked someone called Eckert. You know, you mentioned him once.
How did you get here, and why? Were you the one threatening Mr. Eckert?
Hugo's killing us for fucking up his life?
Come on, threaten sounds so serious. All I did was propose a deal. Can I help it if he jumped at the chance when I told him what he wanted to hear about his daughter? Oh, and about how I got here. It's pretty simple, really. Remember that tool you showed me? I just made one of my own, you see?
What?
Well, actually, I didn't make it, not exactly. The Hugo of the future completed it and gave it to me. A transport mechanism to time-space marked by phenomena of relevance. You like it? Just like yours. Actually, I think the other stuff may be different, but who cares, right? In any case, I can track and follow your machine.
What about Margaret?
Will you look at that? I'm forgetting the point of the whole thing. Can you drop by? I'll be waiting at the square. Bring Homunculus. We have a few things to discuss. Oh, and by the way, do what I tell you, okay? Otherwise, someone you care about's gonna die.
Dude, we should not have been bullying Hugo. We messed up.
Hey.
This is a cautionary tale. This is a cautionary tale. We did far too much bullying. I regret everything I ever said. Now I gotta cover my tracks. The quickest talk shit get hit. Hugo is the Joker. We're bigger than him, just kick his ass. Nancy doubling down. Whoa, the intense music setting in. We're behind the town square right now. See, I'm getting the layout a little bit. Ike's got reach. That's the one thing, those long ass legs.
Hugo! Where are you?
Lord, you're so noisy.
Oh.
I'm here, right here.
Oh. They're in color now. Oh.
one that's been trying to kill me.
Never mind that. Where's Homunculus?
You heard what I asked you.
The Homunculus was completed because you showed up. You fooled Father into creating the Homunculus. Isn't that right? I read Father's research notes. They said you brought him the last ingredient, the Philosopher's Stone.
Bro.
Me? Get your father to create Homunculus? All I've been doing is trying to stay alive. But it isn't...
What I really wanted was to get here earlier and stop what you were doing. But all my machine could do is follow yours. So I targeted yesterday's you because I thought I could manage to get to you before you did the things you did today. I had so many chances, but I still didn't manage to kill you off.
Hugo.
It's a shame, but there's no way for my machine to outrun yours. And I can't stop the Homunculus from being completed. So I'm switching to another plan. If I can't prevent Homunculus from being created in the first place, I'll destroy it.
Okay.
That seems to be the only way to get a hold of the Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone? What use is that to you?
Hugo?
I'm out for revenge, get it? Homunculus destroyed my family, and you're the one who had him created.
Hugo, I can't believe that's true. Ike just doesn't seem like someone who would do a thing like that. There must be some other reason Father just disappeared the way he did. Come on, Hugo. Let's give him a little more time. We'll wait together.
Shut up. That's your problem.
Yeah, we knew that minute one.
Stop treating
He's
me
been
like
on
a
an
kid
iPad since he
whenever
was
it
2.
suits you, all right?
I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but...
I know that Homunculus is made of the Philosopher's Stone. If we got hold of it, we could save Mother.
And Ike is Ike. Doesn't take much.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made the iPad. So true.
Save her life. That's the reason I'm looking for that stone.
He's like, yeah, I looked at your time travel
I'll
machine once.
succeed, and she'll be alive again. We'll all go
I
home
just made it.
together and start over. You understand now? Come on, go get Homunculus.
Bring her back? Hugo, what do
I mean,
you think
obviously
you're
that was
doing?
his plan, Margaret.
You want to raise the dead?
The stone let Father create Homunculus. As long as I have the right materials, this should work too.
Hugo, you didn't.
Never mind.
Hugo's
just hurry up.
glossy silver
That lock
eyes.
of Mother's hair? You've tried this before?
Hurry up.
The comb.
Homunculus can't be... He always... Well, he just appears out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with what I want. Yes, he saved my life, but that's about it. It just isn't possible for me to call him up. You've got to understand.
I'll give you 20 minutes. If you don't bring him to me in 20 minutes, I'm just going to disappear. Sorry, sis, but I'll have to leave you behind in this age.
Hugo, what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. Even if I do end up doing that, nothing's going to happen to you. Leaving your ancestress in this time. You understand what that means, right? Go on, hurry up.
Hugo. Hugo has gone full Joker mode. I love it. This is the best way this could have gone. I know I've once seen Homunculus here. So this is how we die this time. We Back to the Future disappear from the photo. Which photo? This one? We're not in... Oh, I guess we're not... No, we are in that picture. So we're gonna disappear from this photo. Right here. Got it. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. If we fuck up and the Ancestress stays in this time... Yes, I have seen Back to the Future. You're saying that we will slowly fade from the picture, like in Back to the Future, like their way of acknowledging if I'm messing up. Got it. Okay. I got you. I got you. I thought you were like telling me to look at that picture with Eckert and us in like the juggler's robes. Whoa, you can control that. Wait, you can move around during that sequence. Did you see that? It's not much, but it's like, what a fun little thing. Alright, so... Hugo, why? Whatever the reason, I better hurry to the public square. Okay. Where did we see Homunculus in this time? Oh, taking the baby! Taking the baby! Which was down here, right? Or maybe it was up on that street? Must have been up on that street. Wow. Okay, alright. I'm in. I don't remember exactly where he was, though. In relation to... Maybe up there and over? Shouldn't it be close to Eckert's? I'll head that way. Because that's where this is. This is heading towards Eckert's. Because she was walking with the baby. So Eckert's is right here on the left. That's the Eckert mansion. And I could have sworn we were like right around here is where this whole thing popped off. Maybe we talk to the... Maybe we go to the mansion? At least we have a locked-in time, 20 minutes? Which doesn't sound like a lot, but... Closed. I don't recall. I thought it was just like in one of those straightaways. I can't believe we Joker-fied Hugo, man. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Really quick. We're gonna do the continue save thing. Just so that if we mess this up, hopefully it retains the fact that we solved those cutscenes. Right? That we saw them already, and it might let us skip them. Continue. Load. Whoa. Okay. Just in case. All hell's totally breaking loose, man. I know this is obviously not where he was, but I'm just kind of wandering the streets and hoping. Take the main street here, maybe? Where would he be? The City Hall building was locked. Or, the library was locked. I doubt the City Hall has anything. Might, though. I can go in it. This is nothing.
May I help you? If you need a city map, please help yourself.
Thanks. I already did this, but appreciate it. See ya. Where in the world is Homunculus? You could check the church. You could check the former alchemist's house. Let's check the church, because we've never had any event in the church. Right? We haven't done anything in the church. That's a unused space. Okay? We have not been in the church even once, I don't think. Must be another route. Check the former alchemist's house. This is a good song. Okay. Closed. Something happening to Hugo in this time? That's another lead. Okay. We'll check and see if something's happening to Hugo. So yeah, I can move that. I can like adjust, like I have camera control of the timeline. Oh, Tesh! How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright. Sup, I'm doing well. We're nearing the climax of this. We're pretty damn close.
See that time machine.
Okay, time machine's not here.
Sometime soon. And there's only one person who can bring it over. Hugo. There's no other way.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
He's not here either.
Tesh, you know this one?
Where can Father be?
It's a crazy one.
Abandoned us. Father walked out on us.
Hugo, how can you say such a thing?
Tell me you know for sure that he didn't, sis. You can't. He's nowhere to be found. Experiment. Yeah, right.
I'll take another look outside.
Oh, wow, okay. So he thinks, like, Mom died, Dad ran away and said come back in 10 days. We were a little hard on Hugo.
Father, you don't care about us. All he thinks about is his stupid research. He lied to us. Oh, damn it.
Vibration going crazy. Look at this shit. Far future Hugo coming to past Hugo and saying, here, take this.
Hugo, dry your tears.
Who are you?
Never mind that. I am giving you this machine.
What is...
The same as the one in the possession of the man you know, a time-traveling mechanism. However, this one is only capable of following his trail. Be aware of that.
You're giving this to me?
Use it. Use it to stop that man, that Ike.
Why?
The truth dawned on me one day. That the key to Dr. Wagner's disappearance lay with that stranger. it was he who deceived Wagner and spirited him away with the promise of a great experiment. It must be so.
Is that what happened? That must be what happened.
Not only that, but long ago,
Quick to believe.
the stranger possessed a philosopher's stone. With the stone combined with the power of science, creation of human life is finally possible. Or of one particular life. One that you attempted to bring back and failed. That of Elena, your mother.
How? How did you know that?
Because I'm you, dummy. Or sorry, because I am you, dummy. We vaporize when we run to ourselves, but Hugo can't.
There's more to the story.
Have you been here all this time? Hugo, you must get away.
Huh?
Wait. Hey!
Wait! What on?
Get out of my way!
Huh? What?
Damn you! Get out of my way!
Don't!
Hey, no!
Oh, when they touch. It's because we bonked into each other.
Oh my.
Hugo's gone. Margaret! Wake up!
Yeah. Problem solved? The digipad's glowing. So I guess we go back. Yeah, so I can manipulate that. Okay.
All gone.
Okay, no Hugo, no Margaret. That's just 2 people gone, not all gone.
So, you erased Hugo's existence. You made his different selves touch, didn't you? Now who would have thought you had that in you?
It wasn't me. I wouldn't do a thing like that.
Well, it is really. Now there's no one out for your life. Congratulations.
Chapter 8 completed. Epilogue. Still playing as this hunk. Drugs, we're right at the end here. We're right at the end of one of the endings.
Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it? Good job, I.
We still got more endings to
I
do,
was
so
trying to
this
change
isn't
my
the end
destiny.
of the game.
And you did.
But was it all for
Hey.
you?
No, I'm playing this on a
used me
PlayStation 2.
To make sure that you would be created, that no one would rewrite that part.
Now, let's not have all this unpleasant talk about using. I mean, who cares, really? Yes.
Yo, this is like
To preserve my destiny. If you'd been killed,
the good
I would
good
have been
ending.
born.
In another, I mean,
Mortality has its perks, but you have to be given life first.
I see. So I was just being used.
yeah, well, duh.
All your talk about an
Like,
ancestor, was that just to get me to go back to that time?
Well, how should I know? Oh, by the way,
Chad.
I need the digipad back. means to preserve my own.
I mean, this is like...
But what?
Oh, nothing. I just have this bad feeling. Did your actions really manage to...
We're gonna get
change the
Twilight
flow of
Zoned here.
events, Anyway, I suppose we won't be seeing each other again. Your fate's in your own hands now, I'm afraid. Goodbye.
Some sort of stinger at the end.
Hey!
Where are you going, dude? Just disappear. Alright, there you go. There you go.
It's over. Finally over. Man, this has been the longest day of my life.
Laugh track? I would add a laugh track sound alert, but
so
I would get tilted so fast if
Never
somebody
noticed that
used it to
before.
be mean to me.
I guess I just took it all for granted, but this place can be so beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
Everything is really.
It's true.
I just never realized it.
It's true.
The trees and the air and the small things you do every day, the way time passes, all beautiful. That's what life's all about. And it was staring me in the face all this time.
Alright, so we don't know anything about Ike before the events of this game. But what about him, from what we've gathered, made it seem like before the events of this game he was living a stress-filled life?
All the stars up there. I must be lucky.
I mean, yeah.
I know how beautiful it is to be
Except that he was a smoker. Alright, true. Are those the two that...
Hey, dude, I think it's a drunk or something.
Aren't we the ones who are like, smash?
Right on, dude. So it's like, join the club.
I heard this rock and roll.
Catch you later, dude. You're gonna like get run over or something if you stay there.
Alright, so that was the C ending. Alright, so that's the third ending of the game. What the hell? It's a drunk driving PSA. We got the drunk driving PSA ending. I cannot believe that that's the end. Perhaps the funniest first ending we could have gotten. We got extra unlocked here. Okay, here we go. Ending files. A, B, C, D, E, and then the true ending after you get all of them. Oh, look at our result completions. Prologue 22%, 41, 55, 59, 44, 54. We did all this shit to get run over because Ike is stupid. Would we have it any other way? Would we have it any other way? Ike lays down in the middle of the city square and goes, "The stars really are beautiful. The air, the trees. Life is so nice, and I didn't realize it before." And then immediately gets run over by two drunk drivers that go, "Rock and roll!" and then drive off. That's the most fitting conclusion to our story that it could have possibly been. What does ending files C mean? Does this just replay the... Okay. Alright. So here's the question. Should we look it up and try and do another? Well, I would say YOLO if the entire point of this game was that it wasn't at all YOLO. So if I load from completed, it starts at the prologue. We can start this. Show everybody the prologue. Another easy ending would be to find Homunculus. Okay. So this is how the game started. He was just walking out of the cafe. This is what I was trying to say when, like... It wasn't... like... we didn't know anything about him to imply that... he didn't take life seriously before. Just a casual stroll through life. And here comes Hugo. Alright, let's speed run another ending. What do you say? We can skip all these cutscenes. Let's speed run another ending. Check this out. Wait, we gotta get the big S. We gotta hear it. We gotta hear it one more time. For the culture. For the culture, let's hear a big S.
What the...
I got 1 hour until this stream ends. We can beat this game again.
What on earth could have happened? Am I dead?
Bingo.
Who's there?
How does it feel to be dead, right?
Damn it, who is this? Are you making fun of me?
Not at all. I beg your pardon if I've offended you.
I could load chapter 8, but I don't think it would lock it into the ending files. That's my only thing.
What?
But if you have the will to somehow reverse...
You know? Like, I think you need to have the New Game Plus rollover.
How about it?
One sec, I want to hear the big S.
Thanks, but no thanks. Sounds too good to be true.
Why? Can't you trust me?
Of course not. I get it. You're the big S, the devil. In exchange for your immortal soul and all that, am I right?
Your soul? Oh, please. In this day and age? If I do have an agenda, it's that you survive.
Let me think it over a bit.
Of course. Go ahead. But don't keep me waiting too long. I don't much like to be left hanging. Well, what reason is there to procrastinate? You either just die here and now, or you prevent it. It's that simple. What have you got to lose?
All right. I'm sorry I called you the devil.
Love him.
I don't want to die yet.
Love ya.
Please, help me.
Love you.
All
right, here we go. So here's the deal. I'm reading this right now. Okay, I get it. Here's the situation. We're just doing skips. This is a speed run. Look at it, I can move it. Wake up. Okay, first things first. So let me read this for you guys. Shadow of Destiny ending FAQ. This FAQ tells you how to get all major endings. There are 8 major endings. A through E, a second B ending, and 2 EX endings. You can only get EX endings after you complete all 5 endings. Completing all 8 will get you the 100% epilogue rating. I've taken some effort for this guide to not spoil any of the story. So, there are a total of 5 events that combine to choose the ending that you get. Most of these events occur in Chapter 8, though the first crossroads is in Chapter 5. Obviously, Chapter 5's major event, you will get the opportunity to tell Margaret that she is your ancestress. If you tell her that she is your ancestress, you have the options, access to endings A, B, and C. If you don't tell her, you have access to endings D and E. Okay? The ancestress endings. If you tell Margaret that she is your ancestress, there will be 2 major events that you can accomplish in Chapter 8 that affect the ending. Finding Homunculus and discovering the fortune teller's identity. Finding Homunculus, we have to find where he is. Okay? And he is somewhere in 1980. He's just hidden. The low percentage is all flavor text stuff. So the low percentage that we saw in the screen is flavor texty type stuff. So it's things like, you know, talking to every NPC. Like talking to this girl.
What do you want?
That's gonna be... Did you see how I couldn't skip that?
If you don't want anything...
That's the kind of stuff that's considered adding to your percentage. Did you exhaust all dialogue in the opening of the game? And so now we need to go to the fortune teller, who is here.
Fortunes.
Yep. Skip. We gotta go quick. We're going quick. We're gonna get to Chapter 8. Digipad. Take it back. Gather a group of people. Now the question, I guess that's also my question, is if I complete the endings through the Chapter 8 load, do you think they count for my overall progress? Or do you think, because it doesn't say anything on here about doing it that way. That I don't know the answer to. Oh, right, dog. Worth a try? I could. It would involve turning the game off right now. You want me to turn the game off right now? I'll just have to reboot it. I guess I could do the quit out thing this way. You know, just in case, so that worst case scenario, we just load this back up. Let's do that. Let's give it a shot. We'll do this save. And then we'll load Chapter 8 and see what happens. Cool. In any event, what a cool game. What a cool game. Alright, Chapter 8. So it's all Hugo related. The ending that we got first was making the 2 Hugos meet, destroying the Hugos. Right, we needed to count for the EX endings. That's what I'm trying to, like, understand. The true ending. So I don't know if they all have to compound on themselves for the sake of the true ending. Is the only thing. Okay. Oh, you know what? This involves going, back to Dana. This involves going, right? We're going to Dana, and then we're going to the house to drop off the Philosopher's... Okay, it's actually not that bad. It's not that bad. Go quick. Thanks so much, everybody, for hanging out. This game's a lot of fun. I was very happy to have TLBG in here. You know, somebody like intimately familiar with Shadow of Destiny. Fun to have him in here. Skip. Okay, now we're going to the Franzen house. But there's... whatever. Don't care. Okay. Luckily we can skip all these. That's actually really helpful. Got red stone. And now we go to... Wagner's house. I told you that in the PSP port, they say Wagner because of Germany, as opposed to just Wagner. Let me grab one time thing here. Cool. The fucking drunk driver ending, dude. Skip. Skip. Okay, I should have given it to him already, and then he's gonna be like, yeah, alright, he's like, get the hell out of here. Perfect. I wasn't either. Alright, skip. Hugo's pissed. Now we go back to modern time. Oh no, we go to 10 days from the experiment. Right. And then we see the exploded alchemist's lab 10 days into the future. And there was an energy orb or whatever. I forget what they're called. Energy unit? Why am I always blanking on that name? Inside the exploded lab, so we don't have to worry about it. We can just go straight here. Yep. Time machine. Energy unit. Teleport back to the time that we originally exist. And then we get the phone call from Hugo. The big twist. Okay. Alright. I'll grab this just for safekeeping. What a cool game. What a cool game. We're definitely in like wrap-up territory right now, but what a cool game. I think that like, you know, I think one more full stream will probably do it to finish these up. We might need a little longer for the, I don't know how much the route changes with the Margaret situation. Right? Like if we say that if we don't do the Ancestress thing. Okay. 1980. We're gonna do just Homunculus. Okay? We're not gonna do the Fortune Teller as well. We're just gonna do exclusively Homunculus first. And then after that, and so he's in a side street, it said, somewhere, like by a flight of stairs. He's hidden somewhere. It's supposed to be like a deliberately kind of hidden location. I'll read what the guide says. In order to find Homunculus, head south from the square through the alley and not on one of the roads. Go down the flight of stairs and continue south through the narrow alley. Here he is. So we were probably really close. We were probably really close to finding him.
Hi. How are things? I'm not doing too well, as you can see. This body can get a little tiresome sometimes. It must be nice to have a human one.
Could you come with me for a second? Hugo's looking for you, and I have a few things I need to ask you too.
Love you, Ike.
Hugo. Which means you know who the killer is, I guess. Let me guess what Hugo's plan is. He's going to leave Margaret in the present and wipe you, a descendant, out that way.
You knew about this?
Since I was willing to give you time-traveling powers, you didn't expect me to just sit around, did you? I tested out a few histories.
Oh, cool.
That particular outcome was just a variation on a theme, so it was fairly easy to guess.
How neat.
It's the sort of thing Hugo would think of. So please don't thank me. I just wanted to help. Switched kids.
Yo.
I found a baby just about the same age. Is the Margaret you know blonde and blue-eyed?
No, I suppose she's blonde.
What are you saying? Switched babies? Isn't Margaret an ancestress of mine?
Well, that's my theory. There's something uncanny about your involvement with that
Cool.
family, don't you think?
Little
It is,
baby
after
swap.
all, the simplest explanation. Well, if she isn't a blonde, it means my plan worked. No matter what happens to Margaret, your existence is an assured fact.
Wow.
Don't worry. I'll switch things back to the way they were after all this is over.
You switched Margaret with Mr. Eckert's daughter?
So what, Anne? No big deal, I say. She was going to die alongside her mother, and I saved her life. It's harmless compared to Hugo trying to cancel your existence by stranding Margaret in...
Yo!
Don't you think? Master Hugo's plans will fail thanks to me.
This is wild. This is a wild one.
Oh, God. So that's what really happened when Mr. Eckert's daughter disappeared. Wait a second. Did you murder his wife, too?
Me? As if I'd risk myself in doing that. Do you have any idea how fragile my body is? I have to take good care of it so that it won't break. I'm really not very strong. Just now, I had to rest a little here, and the next thing I know, there are people all over the crime scene. So I couldn't complete the switch. But I did manage to bring the real Margaret to this time. Under the name Dana, of course. No need to worry.
I don't believe the stunts you pull. These are people's lives, their fates that you're dealing with here.
So that's why the comb is felt with Margaret.
Sorry. But
Because Margaret's the real Dana. And Dana is the real Margaret.
The power of fate, you know. No matter how much you meddle, it always wants to go back to the way it was. It has a kind of homing instinct, if you catch my drift. That's why we're having so much trouble getting death du jour off you.
Death du
I know what
jour.
I said about not wanting to die. But you have to stop changing.
Which is
other
why
people's
Dana liked
destinies
staying
so
at that time, because that was
casually.
actually her
I mean,
time.
Why do you have to go that far?
Yeah.
If you're that unhappy,
She was
about
home.
it, would you like me to change it back? Of course, it has to be after she's turned 20, after she's taken hostage by Hugo. Otherwise, there's no point in switching them in the first place.
20 years isn't something you can just erase from memory and relive. Don't you understand how serious time is?
Excuse me? Are you trying to lecture me, Ike? After all I've done for you? Humans are nothing but trouble. Really? Well, see you later then.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
So cool. Little teases. Little teases.
He said something weird. Homing instinct? No way. Was that it? So Dana is my... And Margaret is Mr. Eckert's daughter? Can that be it?
I hate to say it. This is one of the endings. Going back to Hugo now.
Hugo!
Where's Homunculus? Get a move on, all right?
Hugo, stop this.
Hurry up! Or would you rather I leave her here in this age?
Go ahead.
Huh?
Oh, right, he's not gonna kill her, he's just leaving her here. Alright, so
She's the only
a W.
family you've got left. Are you still going to leave her behind?
I was thinking he was gonna kill her. Eckert moment. Yeah, let's go, let's go!
Down.
Let's go!
Eckert!
Damn it!
I was worried, so I followed you.
Let go of me!
Fat chance.
Are you okay?
Damn it! Let go! Let go of me!
Ooh!
Oh,
Hugo's strong as hell.
Are you all right?
Now it's cool to catch feels. Yeah. Now it's totally alright. It was just a little bit of homunculus meddling.
Stop it!
No way.
He headbutts him.
Won't get away from me as long as you're after Ike.
Help! Sis!
Hugo, stop this. Please, I'm begging you to stop.
See that? You've got family of your own, and you don't treat
Seems she's
family
not your
that
grandma,
way.
exactly. And
And
we got a
Ike,
cool
He
father-in-law.
has people he cares about, too. Don't you ever forget it. I feel the same way about my family. You think there's a parent worth his salt out there who doesn't care about his children? You understand what I'm saying? I'm someone's parent, and you're someone's child. So I'm telling you, end this right here, right now. Even if you keep trying, I won't let you do it. You understand? Promise me you'll end this.
Okay.
Hugo.
Hugo.
Sis, I'm really sorry. Can we go home? I'm sorry about everything. Forget the Philosopher's Stone. It's okay now.
Hugo.
Come on, sis. Let's go home. When we get there, I promise I'll destroy the time-traveling device.
What? Seems a shame.
It's my way of making amends and turning over a new leaf. I left the machine outside town. I'm ready to go.
The voice actor sounds like a Bethesda voice actor, like an Oblivion Guard. It might be.
Goodbye.
Take care of yourself.
Ike. Eckert, that's your daughter.
Good luck.
Man, Hugo would wear
Sure whether I could
big
pull
old
it off,
cargo
but-
pocket pants.
What did you think? How was my performance as the righteous parent?
Don't say that. It wasn't a performance.
Ike.
Really? You know, that girl just now, I guess my little girl Dana would have sort of looked like her if she'd had the chance
Ike, be
to grow
careful.
up. I got this strange feeling looking
Ike,
at her.
be careful.
Oh?
Ike.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. All right.
Nothing.
Cool.
By the way, Mr. Eckert, how's the arm?
Don't worry about it. It's nowhere near the punishment I deserve. I just hope you can be content with it.
Oh, look, I'm not...
Whoa! Oh, that's them teleporting away. Okay. That's the time machine going off.
Well,
Beautiful
anyway,
blue glow.
I don't exactly know who they were, but I hope that kid and his sister have a good life.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I guess I'll be going now. What about you?
Oh, I'll be okay.
All right. Feel free to drop by again anytime you like. I'm looking forward to it. Take it easy till then, okay?
I will.
How beautiful. Dude, everybody is. Everybody's so chill. Everybody in this time is just like, yeah, that's just how it goes, right? Yeah. Alright, so this is another ending. I just gotta remember all of the way everything lines up. Franco, good pick.
Well,
I know it was like my original pick, but good role pick.
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
But was it all for you? You used me to make sure that you would be created, that no one would rewrite that part.
Now, let's not have all this unpleasant talk about using. I mean, who cares, really? Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you had been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks, but you have to be given life first.
I see. So I was just being used. All your talk about an ancestor, was that just to get me to go back to that time?
Well, how should I know? Oh, by the way,
Nice.
I need the digihad back.
So that's why saying not bringing up the ancestor thing, it's not for Margaret's sake, it's Ike not believing it, which changes the course of everything.
Well then. I've managed to...
And so he plays it all differently.
But...
Because she didn't seem to care. Oh no, I guess it changed the whole Hugo thing. Because then Hugo wouldn't have overheard him saying it to her.
We won't be seeing each other again.
And so that wouldn't be his,
Your fate's in
you
your
know,
own hands now, I'm afraid.
collateral.
Goodbye.
Or his hostage, I suppose.
Hey.
So if we don't bring it up to her, then Hugo never knows it, and it's not used against us. Alright, here we go. Same speech?
Hey, I wonder if that bar is still...
Okay, now we're talking, Ike.
Go celebrate for staying alive today.
He learns a little bit more. And he's like, he's no longer like super sappy and beautiful about the world. He's just like, I need a drink. Like... Does this one get credits? This one gets credits. Oh, wow. Okay. So we got straight up the bad start over again idiot ending. Perfect. I love it. I love that even the bad ending is like kinda nice. We got the bad. We got the true Ike ending. We went full Ike mode. Beautiful. Rubberneck 1, 2, 3, and 4. Who could those have been? The people that like watched us get killed or watched... I don't know. Cat, Junko Koano, nice. Did all the meows. How cool. How cool. It feels good to see credits. You know what I mean? Just one of the best feelings in the world. I was talking about this earlier today, actually. About Severance. That show Severance on Apple TV that everybody's loving. I just learned the other day that it's not a mini-series. Severance is gonna have a season 2 in like 2-3 years. And it doesn't end on the last episode. And I was like, man, there's nothing in life I like more than like ending something. And so like rolling credits in this, even if we're gonna be playing more, even if we're gonna be getting the rest of the endings here, feels nice to get this closure in the sense of credits. Man, Kawano really did. This was her project. So cool. Kazuhide Nakazawa. I feel like I recognize that name. Let me see. Ooh, good song, good song, good song. Director of Silent Hill 3. Okay, makes sense. I knew I recognized that name somewhere. Was just a character designer for this and directed Silent Hill 3. Awesome. Only director credit is Silent Hill 3. Wow. I'm going back to Nynx and Berserk really quick when he brought it up. I'm so glad that we all clocked that Nynx would absolutely love Berserk. It feels so good in my heart to know that Nynx is like almost done with volume 4 now and is just adoring it and tearing through them. Now the question is, did it even count? Let's hope. I mean, if it didn't, it's not that big of a deal. It's really not that much. Special thanks to the German National Tourist Office. Thanks, Germany. Shout out. It's a great logo. It's a great logo. Konami's little bacon strips logo is such a good logo too. I love the Konami logo. B ending. Wow! It's all over. But somehow... Why does it end on like a half sentence like that? B for bad? Probably true. Alright, fingers crossed that counted in extras. It did! It did! Alright, here's the deal. Here's the deal. 10:32 right now. We got a half an hour. We're gonna get the A ending. And then, next stream, we're gonna do another playthrough for the non... I'm gonna do this right now. We're gonna do one more right now. We're gonna get the A ending. We're gonna end the night on the A ending. And then next stream, do the non-ancestress endings. And that'll be the true end. Will be next stream. Alright, so, here's what we'll do. We'll go from chapter 8, obviously. Good stuff, good stuff. Thanks everybody for being here. I'm excited. I'm excited. And I can skip because I have saves. So, it's a good thing we made that save. And then the other one's in chapter 5, which I have a save for. So we can actually go from chapter 5 if we wanted. Oh, wait. All I gotta do is go back. Oh, no, I can't just go back. I need a... I wonder what you need for the true ending. I wonder if you have to do another playthrough or what. I'll have to look it up, what the EX ending is. Maybe it's something you access from the menu. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. A number of different things can happen in Chapter 8 and the epilogue, which is what most people will call the ending of the game. In order to see the real ending, you have to save before Chapter 8, which is what we did, and replay that chapter as you'd like. Perfect. Not bad at all. To see all the true endings, you will need to preserve 2 save games at Chapter 8. Right, that's fine. 1 without telling Margaret she's your ancestress. Perfect, it's all we need to do from Chapter 4 onward. And 1 telling her she is. This will allow you to replay the chapter and see any ending you like. In order to see the final ending sequence, you need to finish the extra mode game. Oh, I wonder if that means 100% in all of the things. I wonder if that means all of the, like 100% all the extra stuff. That's probably what TLBG mentioned when they were like, you're even doing the EX endings? Yeah, so in that case, we'll be doing a YouTube video of the final of the EX ending, because I will not be talking to every single NPC and boring everybody with every single NPC conversation just to get some completionist credit. We just want to see the endings of the game. Okay. Although, wait a minute. We got the Mr. Eckert ending. We need the fortune teller ending too. So we have to do that one too. So let's do that one really fast. And I really do mean really fast, because it'll be really fast. All you really have to watch is the 10 days from the experiment, is the ending sequence itself. Sorry. Trying to go faster, not slower. That was a go faster pause. Because if there is a major diversion, unskippable cutscene on the alternate ending B, which is something that I would want to see, right? We discover who the fortune teller is, and then watch the way that plays out, because maybe it won't be Eckert tackling Hugo.
Hello.
I do want to see that. But yeah, as far as the EX ending is concerned, probably a YouTube video. In fact, a YouTube video. Okay. We got the Hugo phone call. We'll go to the town square, and then we just walk over to the fortune teller, talk to the fortune teller, and then go back to Hugo. Right? I think so. Skippy, skippy, skippy. That loading screen is so deranged. Okay. I know you're glowing, but we don't want to do it yet. Here we go. I did too. I can't lie to you. I totally forgot about the fortune teller.
Who are you?
Would you really like to know?
If you really don't mind telling me.
Could it be that you are here because you have some idea of what that answer will be? I met you, what, long ago. I could not have imagined then that we would meet again under such circumstances. I'd listened to Hugo talking, of course, but how could I have believed these wild fantasies about time travel?
Is this reincarnated Helena?
Until I became what I was and saw you again.
Or Margaret?
Yes,
yeah, Helena.
Long ago, I was called Helena. I had a life of my own and 2 children named
So that's
Margaret
my ancestress.
and Hugo. But I was also very ill.
Cool.
When we first met, I couldn't even raise myself from the bed anymore. And soon afterwards, I died. All that was left of my existence was a lock of hair, as it should have been. But Hugo, my son Hugo, found the homunculus device that his father had been experimenting with. And he used my hair in the machine.
Cool.
Mother?
Hugo, what are you? Please stop this. Hugo, send me back. Help me.
Holy shit.
What are you doing here?
Father. I...
Never mind. Just get out.
Father! But
you
Father!
are not to enter this room again.
Hugo's act brought back my spirit alone to this world.
Spirit alone?
Stripped of the protection of the body. And the disembodied spirit kept forever from rest.
So if we
has been wandering this earth through time and will for
is it gonna be a skeleton underneath the veil?
Have you told him?
No, they're moving. It's moving.
Told Hugo about this.
Can you imagine?
No, I have not told Hugo. He cannot see me, nor hear me.
Whoa.
Why are you helping me?
You're very special. You can hear my voice. The only people I can reach are those who have ended their stay in this world of the living and are
Ghost trick!
to the next.
Oh, great. So I have one foot in the grave. Is that it?
Perhaps.
Ghost trick!
But you are trying to deflect your destiny away from immediate death. And the cause of your death rests with Hugo, my son. So I suppose I was hoping that fate could be swayed. Just like that creature is. I know how powerful fate is.
Whoa.
But I still hoped. Though of course, for a very different reason from...
So the fortune teller is like our Ray.
The creature?
Right?
Homunculus. My husband did not create it. You know, its true nature is far from that. It's a kind of genie trapped in the Philosopher's Stone. All my husband did was free it.
That can't be.
What I've told you, I pieced together from what other souls told me in my wanderings. Ever since I became what I am now.
Over like 400 or so
Of
years.
course, not all of it may be true. I've kept you long enough, haven't I? You must go. Fate is something that belongs to you, and the only one who can change it is yourself. My work is near its end. There is only one thing I ask of you. Should you ever see Hugo again, tell him you have done an unforgivable thing. But
I forgive. Okay.
I forgive you, even if no one else can.
Oh man. Mom always forgives. And there's wait, hold up. It's closed now. Wow. Did you see that last moment of him looking back and it's just an empty room? Alright, here we go.
Hugo!
Well, did you bring Homunculus?
Did you take a look at where your house used to be?
Yeah. I went over there. It's like a gutted box. There's nothing there. Everything's gone. No trace of the way we used to live. No happy memories. How could I ever forgive you for that?
Your mother. She's still there.
That's a lie! You think I'd fall for that trick? Yeah, right. You can't get me that way.
Look, of course she isn't there in the physical sense. But she says her spirit's been around this whole time. And she said she forgives you. All this happened just now.
All right, Ike, what a horrible paraphrase.
Are you trying to pull a wool over my eyes?
I swear, I'm telling you the truth.
What a horrible paraphrase, Ike. The most, like, touching, I forgive you
Don't you dare move. I'm gonna go over
statement.
there and take a quick look. I'll know if you try anything, so don't even think about it.
Persuasion check failed. I'm surprised this is lumped into ending B. I suppose the epilogue probably is the same.
Ruin after all. He tricked me.
Hugo.
Mother?
Hugo? What's wrong, Hugo?
Hugo. Hugo.
Oh, God. It's Mother. It's her voice.
What are you talking about? I don't hear a thing.
You wait here, okay? I have to take a look around.
Wow.
But, Hugo...
I'm glad we did this one. I'm glad we didn't just go to ending A. This is kind of beautiful.
Mother? You're here, aren't you? Mother, it's me, Hugo.
Silent Hill vibes for sure. This is the Silent Hill moment.
Hugo, you have done something that can never be excused or forgiven. You should have understood the sanctity of life.
Want to hear it?
It is only given once to a single human being, and its weight is beyond measure.
He's going crazy.
But
Oh, I understand how you feel. How could I not? Even
like
if no
crazy.
one else can. Little Hugo. Would you like to come with me?
I'll go. I want to go with you, Mother.
Yo!
Hugo!
Mother!
Hugo!
Wow.
He's safe.
This ending's cool, man.
Hugo! Hugo!
Pull yourself together.
Monster House. Ooh. Right in the back of the neck. You didn't need. You did not need that little scene. It was implied he was crushed before the little hit on the back of the neck. Don't forget, Ike still thinks that Margaret is his ancestress in this world.
It was just the two
Just
of us.
wanna...
And now... Why? Why?
In this ending, we did not get the truth from Homunculus.
I know there's nothing I can say that'll make things easier for you right now. But I'm here for you. Just remember that, Margaret.
Hugo. Hugo.
Whoa. Whoa. That's a crazy. I'm gonna just overwrite. What chapter do we need? We need 5, right? Yeah, chapter 5. You know what? I can just overwrite this one. So this has got to be a different epilogue. But still ending B? Yeah. Okay, hey, I'm glad we did this. Wild. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it? Good job, Ike.
I was trying to change my destiny.
Mm-hmm. And you did.
All this was for you?
Marie Starr,
Used
welcome.
me to ensure
We
you would
have
exist,
beaten
that
it.
no one would rewrite the script.
This is the 3rd time. We're getting all of the endings.
Now, let's not have all this unpleasant talk
Thank you.
about it.
Thank you. I'm having a great time.
Who cares, really? Yes. Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you had been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality.
I love this game in the good ending. We've only done the bad ending.
To be given life first.
And
I see.
the
So I was just being
Eckert
used.
ending.
All your talk about an ancestor, was that just to get me to go back to that time?
Well.
So we haven't done the
By the way,
the ancestress path.
Digipad back.
Yeah, we did the drunk driving PSA ending. Yeah.
Here. It's yours.
Welcome in though. Welcome in.
What?
Well, why don't you take her back to her own time?
Huh? Who? Me?
Yo.
Margaret, what do you want to do? Are you going back home or staying in this time?
Ike.
I want to go home. Even if it means I'll be alone.
There. Give her a ride home. I've set it for one last trip. Hurry though, Ike.
That one was my ultimate favorite, working my butt off just to see that lovely surprise, getting my ass flattened. Yeah. Let's take Margaret home. One last ride. One last ride. So we played a total like himbo Ike. We really just like went as dumb as possible. Like, what would Ike say and do in all of these circumstances? We love him. Huge Ike supporter here. But ending the game with him going like, life is so beautiful. The trees, the stars, taking it slow. I need to do this more often. And then immediately getting run over by a drunk driver is like the perfect way he could have went out. The perfect way.
You too, Ike. I guess it's
So, while it was a bad ending, a true bad ending, we went full no thoughts head empty Ike. You couldn't do it? Yeah, we certainly made a lot of situations that can we speak to her in here? No, that was it. That was her goodbye. Unless she's down here. No, that was the extent of her goodbye. Unless she's upstairs. Can't go upstairs. Can I go into the kitchen? Can't go into the kitchen. Alright. Nope, she's not in the burning house. Why would she go right into the burning house? Alright. Back to the one last trip. Crazy that they let you do all this in the epilogue. Before I was like under the impression that like the epilogue was just a cutscene thing, so kind of cool. I got all the endings once I found out there were more. Yeah, so the way that my channel works, welcome by the way, I'm GoatedQuest. I am playing first time full playthroughs of games I never beat when I was growing up. Classics. Whether it's like, you know, a bit of a hidden gem classic like Shadow of Destiny is, or The Legend of Zelda on the NES I played through on the channel. Red Dead Redemption.
Here, I'm giving this back to you. She's safely back home now.
I made sure I want to do all of the... What a nice guy I am.
Well, I suppose...
Made sure I wanted to do all of the endings before we retire this game and move on to the next one. It's a fun undertaking, Marie. It's very fun. Yeah, if you want to take a look at the list, I got it right there. That's everything that we've beaten so far and what's potentially to come. So, if you want to hang out, join in. I stream 4 nights a week.
Around.
Okay, so he does say wonder if that bar is still around.
I'll go celebrate.
Ends the same way. Great ending. Okay, and you actually can skip the credits. Cool. So we will be doing one more Shadow of Destiny stream. We're going to go back to Chapter 5 and, you know, tell Margaret, like, you know, keep our mouth shut about the whole Ancestress thing and see how that makes the game play out. But how about we wrap that all up together next stream?